he might go tell me say, oh, that area is this, and I have to call this person that specializes in this. If only you understand. When I say I have over 14, all right, me come from Jamaica, and the honest truth is, me call everybody doctor. Anybody where you have on a white jacket, me call them doctor. Because every time they come in, me say doctor. And sometimes they're not even doctor. They have higher rank, and this one you have a higher rank, and this one you name this and this or rather. I don't really care. Me just call all of them doctor. And the honest truth is, I don't want to get talked too fast, but the honest truth is, there's times when one person would have come in my room and they're introducing themselves. I'm so sick. I really don't care who is who. I just want to get better. And they must say, oh, even when I had the yellowing in my eyes, you know, that was because I had build-up in my bile duct area. And everything that I'm speaking now, I had no knowledge and nothing about it. I only know about it because it happened to me. And so, you know, they were saying I need to do a cholecystectomy, you know, to remove. I think they wanted to do something with my gallbladder because I had build up. Something about my bilirubin was building up. And they had to get someone who specialized in cholecystectomy. In my head, when the doctor come in and me see him in a white jacket, I thought that was what him special, let me just feel say everybody were a doctor. So when I had all these multiple incidents, so maybe people don't know because, and you know, I answered that girl without being arrogant or feisty, because the truth is, I personally had so many questions to ask that the doctors, the nurses, and the people there, because I had no knowledge of what was happening to me. And so sometimes when people ask questions on my page, I don't want to lick them with ignorancy unless them really come at me with ignorancy. But if somebody asks and I feel like me can highlight something, I'm going to stop and highlight it, because the truth is, I personally never know a lot of things that I know now, and not a lot of information that I have and that I'm privy to. I really never had this information. And so when I had the sepsis attack, which is a poison to my body, which is super dangerous, I did not have any knowledge about it. So when I had the sepsis, I had to get a person that specialized with infections. And I don't know if they're called infectologists or infectious disease people or whatever them call. I had to get someone that personally specialized in the infection to, you know, the tube, whatever them put in you, like the things that run straight through your body, to really heal me from the infection. And sepsis is very deadly. When I tell you, so sepsis is what takes a lot of our family's life, and we don't aware of it, because it's a poison that anything will happen to you. You can get shot here going to sepsis. You can get stabbed and you get sepsis. You can't, like, anything can literally happen to you for you to get sepsis. Sepsis was literally poisoning. See, somebody say it was poisoning the organs. Sepsis was literally poisoning my entire body. So apart from the sepsis that was attacking me, when they bust my chest to open me up to save my life, the people over in DR, they stapled back my chest. But when I came to Atlanta, the people them do another surgery again. Let me just because I don't want to answer this in ignorancy. When I did my surgery in DR, I did one surgery. The second surgery that I did was the one that they saved my life when I had the hernia, and the hernia caused me to have sepsis. That is 2 surgeries that I had done. After those 2 surgeries, I was rushed back to America. And when I came here, immediately landed in a hospital in Atlanta. When I was in Atlanta, immediately, you know, by the test that they do, because the first thing when you go in a hospital, they're going to draw your blood to run a blood test. Okay? When them run the blood test, the poison from the sepsis was still in my bloodstreams. Okay? They called the surgeon because they had to open the staples that they stapled me up, and them have to open the staple and clean out the me call it corruption. In Jamaica we call it corruption, but it was like a lot of infection in the wound, and it was eating my skin. The sepsis was eating away my skin. I already show you guys the picture. Who want believe? If I draw the picture, I draw it. But I'm just saying, I'm sharing what happened to me. It's not one person that was in charge of me, because I have so many different complications. So I had hernia, and a regular doctor not deal with hernia, so they have to have somebody who specializes in a hernia. I had someone that specialized in the infection. I had someone that specialized in the cholecystitis that was causing the yellowing in my eyes, because it caused me to have jaundice. Apart from the person that was specializing in the cholecystitis, I had another doctor that was, I guess, me not like use ignorancy. I really want to break it down. I wish we did have a doctor or somebody that really knows about these medical issues. We can explain to you. Someone said sepsis is that killed my dad, and so I understand. May his soul rest in peace. Sepsis is no joke. So I had so many different doctors and practitioners and people, because my case was so delicate, that was assigned to me. I couldn't sleep when I was in the hospital, because everybody I take turns and I come in to do for them work to see if one, the infection is going down, one, if my bilirubin is going down, one, if what the other thing, something did chop. It's like, for me, remember, I don't understand, everything when I talk, I don't have to talk it, nobody now hold me down for talk when I talk. But I just want to share how good God has been to me. It's not even me explaining, because remember, I don't want no obligation, I don't have to explain nothing. But I just want to explain, and I just want to talk about the goodness of God. I want to talk about His glory. I want to talk about how good God has been to me. You know how I feel this morning when we walk in at the surgeon office after last year. This is the first time I see me. And him look upon me and him said to me, say, wow, you look alive. I got so emotional and him not understand, because me know say when that surgeon saw me in Atlanta, I was literally dying. I couldn't walk. I hardly was talking. I lost hope. Me never did eat. I was so swollen. I don't even understand. When the man looked upon me and both of us give God the glory. That's all it is for me now. That's all it is for me. That's why it's not even me continually to explain, but it's just me continually talk about what I witnessed, because God said taste and see. I'm a taste it. I'm a see it for myself. I'm a witness that God is good. I post a video and see my iPhone myself. When I say yellow, me think me are dead. Because the sepsis literally poisoned my whole system. Everything poison. And if you know where God bring me back from, you not gonna stop me from talking.